Oh,
Yo, not
gosh.
the best day, but I was okay
Just
in
always
accounting.
somewhere in the
Yes,
middle. Okay.
yeah. So
Okay.
not bad.
Not bad.
Yes, but I can probably present my certificate.
Right.
So I had that feel. I wanted to do business, and that factor, I was a little bit scared, with the set that I was taking home.
Right.
I had third class in accounting, so going back home with that mindset that third class it would be very difficult to get a job in the country and all that. I had that fear in me.
Yes.
So what if that gets to know this? But he doesn't know much about those classes.
I was just about to say. I mean,
but people told him that when your child is in school, the best is first class. So
if there's anything,
he was calling. So where are you now? Which class? I said, oh, don't worry. That one, it comes after school. So when I graduated, he was like, I said, I'm yet to go for it. I'm yet to go for the certificate.
No pressure, right?
No pressure. Yeah. I'm yet to go for the certificate. So I wanted to do something probably to get his mind off that.
Sort of distract him.
Yes, distract him of that. So I wanted to do something. That's why I went into business. So
did he ever find out?
Yes, he did, but he thought, or initially we all thought that I just wanted to do this for the meantime, probably. Then when I get something better, yes, then I get you. Switch.
Interesting. Your dad is quite sweet, actually. Yeah. So when you were, you did your service, but you felt you wanted to do your own business. Did you know what this business will be? Or did you just have the desire to be an entrepreneur?
I just had a desire to be an entrepreneur. I didn't know.
You didn't know what you were going to do?
No.
As an entrepreneur?
Because I wanted to do frozen foods.
Okay.
Yes, that was what I actually started with, frozen foods. We had assorted frozen foods that we came out with. I think I'm still yet to see that on the market, what we came out with. And
so you're going to bring it back, basically?
Yes, we will bring it back. Definitely we'll bring it back. So I started with it. It was doing fine. I don't want to say okay now. it was doing fine.
Yeah.
Then my then girlfriend introduced Tom Brown. Mentioned Tom Brown to me. That Prince, my then girlfriend, but now my wife.
Now your wife. Congrats.
Yes. So called and said, Prince. She was in school and she said, Prince, you know what? We are coming to have a program. I think we can sell something. As I said, I love selling. So she just mentioned it to me. I said, okay, what do you suggest? She said, Tom Brown. I said, okay, hold on, let me call mom. Back in school, mom makes Tom Brown for me. Secondary school. My birthday, when I was very young, when they asked me what do I want on my birthday, I'll just tell you Tom Brown.
You don't want a cake?
No, I don't want a cake. I don't want fried rice, jollof rice. No, I want Tom Brown.
That is strange.
Yeah, very strange. So I just said, okay, hold on, let me call mom. And mom made a Tom Brown instant when you go to school.
So she'll give you the mix.
Yes, she will give me the mix. So I called her. Do you remember the Tom Brown back at SHS? Back at SHS, they used to call us, together with a friend of mine, they used to call us UNICEF because we supplied them with Tom Brown in school. We're the only ones coming with Tom Brown. So when we went there, I called mom, and mom said, okay, I can make it for you. I said, okay, I'm coming home. I was in Accra. I think that week I went back home. She made it. We took it to school, to her school. We sold everything.
Amazing.
Yes, everything.
Wow. So I guess that was the moment you saw that this is likely to be a profitable venture, right?
Yes. So when everything was sold out, there was demand. After. So
then it's likely to be a profitable venture.
It was very profitable at that time.
Well, it certainly has been very profitable because today it's what it is. Now we'll talk some more about it and what the future holds, because you've spoken about frozen foods, and I know you have other stuff aside Tom Brown. So we'll get into it shortly here on the Natalie Ford Show. Do stay with us. You're welcome back to the Natalie Ford Show, and I've been in conversation with Prince Ekufu, founder of Profa Foods. Now, Prince, you said there was that light bulb moment with your girlfriend, now wife, when you sold all these mixtures of Tom Brown mixes that your mom had made, and you saw that this was likely to be a profitable venture, right?
Yes.
So when that clicked, how fast was it to then turn it into a business?
So I'm the type that when something comes in mind, I want to do it. You know, quickly. I just want to get it done.
Yeah.
So when we sold everything out, there was demand, and I was like, no, we have to get things right.
Yeah.
We have to probably take it to the next level. Then we started putting things together, getting the raw materials that we had to large. Okay, at that time, large quantities. Yeah.
don't say okay, the quantity.
No, say okay. Yeah. So
right.
we decided to take it out on the market from there.
Yeah.
So
how? Because technically, this was your mom's mixture recipe, so to speak, somewhat, right? Yeah. How involved was she at the onset? Because it all started with her.
The entire family was involved.
Yeah.
My mom, my sister, my wife. Some friends,
right.
Almost we were all involved.
Yeah.
Everyone was involved in getting the Tom Brown. So we wanted to get better, even though my mom's recipe was exceptional. We just wanted to add on.
Right.
So we improved upon packaging, everything. So everyone was involved. The family, everyone was involved to get the Tom Brown, like the business. To take it to the next level. Yes.
Make it a business.
Yes, make it a business.
So why the name Profa?
The name was First Choice Foods. So I remember First Choice Foods. First Choice Foods. Yes. So I remember I went to Registrar General to get the registration.
Right.
I went there and I was told the name has been chosen by someone, so it's taken. So I have to get a new name. And at that time, I was in conversation with I think 2 friends to start a business. Frederick, Owusu, and Anson. I spent, I think, the entire day at the Registrar General.
Okay.
When he got to my turn, I was the last person. So he said, the name has been taken. Either you come tomorrow or you give me a new name. I was like, what do you mean? and I had about 2 minutes to get it. So I just sat down, the abbreviation, PR, Prince, OF, Owusu Frederick, Anson. And the name, we just had Profa Foods.
Well, it was good he sped you up. Eh?
Oh, yes. I think it
would have been a different name.
It would have been a different name. And I think Profa is way better than First Choice Foods.
It's such a tidy name.
Yeah.
So it was 3 of you, right?
Yes.
2 friends in addition to you. Are they still part of the business? And what has their involvement been like?
One left the following week after registration.
Why?
Yes, we were young after at that time we were doing service.
Right.
So starting a new business, not everyone believed in what we wanted to do. So some felt, and I understand them perfectly at that time, because some felt, I have to get something done.
That will give
them something. So others left. A lot of people came on board, but they left gradually. Personally, some for their personal reasons. But since then, I think Jude is still around. That's Anson. Jude is still around. He's part of the board.
Wonderful.
Yes, we are running the business together.
You've done so. How old are you, if I may ask?
29.
Wow.
29.
Oh, you're kidding.
Yeah, I'm 29.
My goodness. I thought you were in your early 30s.
No, I'm 29.
You're 29.
I look older than my age, right?
Oh, you do?
It's because of the stress.
You're 29.
The business has been stressing me.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, I'm 29.
Wow, you're 29.
Yes.
That's even more inspiring, really.
Yeah,
to think that, like, pretty much in my, age group, and you've done this much. Wow.
29.
Do people think you're older?
Yes.
Yeah?
People think I'm older. But I'm 29.
You're 29.
Yes.
Now, at 29, you've not even hit 30.
No.
When are you born?
April. Yes. Okay. April born.
So how do you feel like today when you look at how much of a household name this company has become, and you're still so young?
I have some satisfaction.
Yeah.
To a certain degree. To a certain degree, because what you want to do is way bigger than what we are currently doing now. So, but people tell me, "Oh, you are young."
Yeah.
And I think it's also a factor because I've had some assistance from people when they see me.
Yeah.
Or who owns the business, and I tell them I'm the business owner. In terms of documentations, getting things done, people love to help young people. I've met a lot of people who just want to help me.
And these people are Ghanaian as well.
Yeah, they are Ghanaians. They just want to help. Yes, they just want to help. So, oh, he's very young guy. You know, oh, come on, assist him, do this for him. So, Prince, then it's
been opening doors for you as well.
It's been opening doors. Yes.
You started from home.
Yes.
Right. Production was at home.
So
walk me through that production process and what your staff strength was like at the onset.
At that time,
if any, I guess we were family. But
yes, we were family, but family and friends. Also, at that time, you know, we had Abna, that's a friend. We had Michael, and we used to have this pan and all that they use for production. Yeah. We wake up at dawn because, you know, mom was the engineer, the architect of everything else at that time. So, and she has to go to work also. Wow. So we wake up around 3 a.m. to make the Tom Brown. Yes, we wake up around 3 a.m. to make the Tom Brown before she leaves for work. Yes. Then that was the transition. So we were producing from home. We did our first export from home.
Wow, you did your first export.
Where
was your first export?
To America. I think first export was to UK.
Right.
Someone bought the Tom Brown, phoned in and said, "I got the Tom Brown from the market. It's very nice.
Wow.
You know, I want to try this Tom Brown. I want to probably market it in the UK." Yeah. We did our first export. Wonderful. The second export as well, from home. All from home. Yes.
Lots of stories from home. And this is still in Koforidua, right?
Koforidua. Everything is in Koforidua. Our factory now is in Koforidua.
Why has it been so important to you to maintain everything there?
One, I'm a Koforidua based guy. Been in Koforidua all my life, and Accra is also choked. That's also a factor. And you know, you have that expression. Koforidua is kind of central to what we do. Connects to, easy to connect to Accra, Ashanti region, getting to the other parts of the regions in the country. So it's we are very fine in Koforidua, and we don't have that much of world-class companies in Koforidua. We want Profa to be part of
big fish. Amen to that. Now, obviously, you're young. Like I said, you've managed to set up this company, but it's not all been rosy, right? No. Aside, you've highlighted a few difficult points, but were there any moments that made you think, okay, you know what, I did accounting, I can just get a really good job and work a 9 to 5?
So, you know, I said that lies the corporate aspect. So right after service, I had, I think, Fidelity Bank. I don't know, yes, I had employment at Fidelity. Right. So I went to Fidelity, I think, for the first interview, second interview, and I was employed.
Oh, okay.
But I resigned the very first day I got to the workplace. So it mentioned to me, one, because of the distance to the workplace, it was at Osu, and I got there, I was very tired, and I said, no, I can't be doing this. Yes, so, and I met a woman there, and she said, "You said you do Tom Brown." I said, "Yes, I do Tom Brown." I said, "Focus on the Tom Brown." And
this was a staff?
Yes, a staff.
Who, and if anything, was supposed to be welcoming you on to the job.
So when I did the interview, she was around. Yeah. So she got to hear me. I mentioned the Tom Brown. Yes, when I was having the interview. They asked me, "What do I do?" And I said, "Currently, I make Tom Brown. That's what I do. I sell Tom Brown." And I said, "Okay." So when I told her about the journey to get into the workplace, she said, "No, know what? Focus on the Tom Brown." And I said, "I think that's going to help." Yeah. So that was my last day at the workplace. Yes.
First and last.
First and last.
Wow.
Yes.
To think she told you that and she recognized that.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. That was the last day. Right. So I just moved from that place. Then came back to the Tom Brown, as I said. Yes. There were some difficulties because of the documentation aspect. When you want to start a business, you know, there is that fear factor we have in the country. Yes, when you want to get a product registered with FDA, getting documentations, and I think it's killing a lot of startup businesses.
Well, how long did it take you?
It took me about almost a year, no, 2 years to get FDA. Yes, I started in 2018, got my approval in February 2020. Yes, so, and I was a factor as well.
Okay.
Because yes, I was a factor as well. I didn't know much, you know. I had to go to someone, ask the person, how do I get this thing done?
So you weren't as knowledgeable at
Yes, I wasn't knowledgeable at that time, so I just had to probably contact one or two people, and you know, people will also take advantage of you.
Yeah.
Yes, which they did.
Right.
Some people one day probably I just have to come out and mention their names. Yes.
Lord. Interesting.
Because they nearly killed the dream.
They nearly killed the dream.
Yeah, they nearly killed the dream.
That must have been tough. I see. So today, how many people do you employ?
Between 35 to 40 people.
Right. What type of a leader are you?
I think I'm the leader for the people. I'm for my workers. Yeah. I'm with them all the time. I love to have fun with my workers. Yeah. We work together. We have fun together. I'm that type. So I'm always with them. Right. And I love to be with them. So if not at home, to be with the family, then I'm at work. Yeah. Yes. Wow. And I love to work with the the workers. And when they come around, when they come to the factory and you see Prince around, probably you think
you're one of the staff.
I'm one of the staff.
Yeah.
Most of the times I experience that when you come. If you don't know me and
unassuming, you're unassuming. Yeah.
You just come because I'm always with them, working on the field, is it mailing, whatever you have to do, sales. I get myself involved. Probably now less of other things that I used to do now, but I'm still involved. Yes,
which is very important.
Yeah.
Talking about, you mentioned briefly family or home. You've done this with your wife, first girlfriend. You know, initially your girlfriend, now your wife. She's been a partner to you, I guess, in terms of with the vision for a long time, right? Tell me about how significant her role has been.
She's a blessing. No, Grace is a blessing. My wife is called Grace. Yes, she's a blessing. No grace, no proofer. I say this all the time because she has been with me when I started. She supported me. I don't know. So I think recently I asked her, why did you just make the decision to support me regardless? Because she took some risk. Let me share it.
Yeah.
She was in school as at that time. The dad gives her school fees, and she would tell me, "Say, no, Prince, you know what? Take this.
Wow.
I will pay at the end of the term. Don't disappoint me." So I used to do mobile money as well. I have mobile money shops. Yes. So she said, "I want to invest in you."
So her father would give her some money for fees. Which she'll take some out.
Not some.
Pretty much everything. Okay, to give to you.
Yes,
for the business.
Yeah, for the business.
Wow.
The initial process. Yes.
That is commitment.
Yes. So then probably maybe when it's 2 weeks or 3 weeks away, she has to make payment, and she tells me I will need it in maybe in 2 weeks time or 3 weeks time.
Oh, what an amazing woman.
Yes. And when the business was going, she's a government worker. I think we were in a certain stage where we needed that capital injection. She took loan.
Wow.
Yes. She went to the bank. I told her I need this to probably get some machines. So she said okay. She went to the bank. I was there and she said I have the loan. She gave me,
Oh.
That's why she's a blessing. Wow.
Yeah. Huge blessing.
Yeah.
Huge
for blessing. The loan, I think I even recently paid it off, and that's also another story for another time.
Another day.
Yeah, another day.
But I mean that's wonderful.
Yeah.
And
she said now you can pay it. Why don't you pay? I said relax, you pay it.
Right.
Yeah.
Kudos to her. Yeah. Kudos to her, and I'm speechless. Really, it's that sort of support.
Yeah, that was the support.
Necessary.
Yeah. And I really appreciate.
Yeah. And she was young too, because if you're 29, I assume she's younger.
She's, I don't know if she would like me to mention.
Okay, no, you don't have to mention, but she's younger.
She's young.
Basically. So, but she had that level of commitment and had bought into your vision that much. Amazing. Beautiful.
She believed in. I always tell her, why Prince? Because as I said initially, Prince, I love to be everywhere.
Yeah.
And people didn't even believe.
Yes. Yeah, you're unassuming.
Yeah.
You're unassuming.
So I don't know why she did that.
But she did. Sometimes it's just meant to be that way. Yeah. So, I mean, very briefly, tell me a bit about fatherhood. You're a father of
two girls.
Two girls.
Wonderful girls.
Two wonderful girls.
Yeah.
Any more?
Probably maybe 2 or 3 more.
Okay. Well, Grace has got a lot of work ahead.
Before age 35.
You want to have?
Yeah. So if by age 35 I have 2 more, fine. 1 more, fine.
Okay. But some more, basically.
Yes, some more. I love kids, so I love to have more.
Interesting. And why is fatherhood so important to you? I mean, I know you devote a lot of time to your kids, which you should do. But as a man, we don't always see that, particularly in today's society. And a young man too. Why is it so important to you?
I think I took that from my dad.
Yeah.
Yes, as my dad is very strict, as I said, but he doesn't joke with the kids, with the family.
Yeah.
So he loves to be with the kids. Yeah. So I think I took that from dad. Yes. So I love to be with the family. It
will help. They're girls too. So
yeah, girls. So
really
I love to be with them all the time.
You've been instilled in some very good values at a young age, I must say.
Yeah.
Your parents did a good job.
Thank you.
Now, Prince, there's so much more for Profa, right? And I want you to go into detail as we are rounding up, and now you've got a factory as well.
Yes.
So you'll be sharing that shortly and inspiring many others who want to do the same. Stay with us here on the Natalie Ford Show. You're welcome back to the Natalie Ford Show. I am completely loving my conversation with Prince Ekufu. Truly, you really, really actually inspire me. You've done a remarkable job with your life and your business.
Thank you.
So, Prince, now you've established a factory, right, for Profa, which I believe suggests that you've expanded your staff strength as well over the years, of course.
Yes.
What's your current staff strength like, and also gender-wise?
So, I think we have about 35 to 40. Right. I'm not so sure with the figure. 35 to 40. 70% women.
Brilliant.
Yes.
That's not
70% women. Yes. And we have this support also. As I said, I believe in myself. I believe in my story. in terms of the theory aspects, as I said, that one.
Practical.
So I have people that they are not much educated. We are investing in those people at the workplace. So currently, we even have some people that we are full sponsorship, scholarship.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
They are workers. They are good.
Right.
They need our support. They need our push.
Yes.
So we invest in them.
In their education.
Yes, in their education as well.
Oh.
Yes. So they are in the tertiary as well.
Proud of
yeah.
Yeah. Parents must be proud. Have you done anything for your parents? Like anything significant since, given that they, particularly your mother, was like the brainchild?
Yes, I would say yes. Yeah. That got a big surprise on his birthday recently. Yes. His 60th birthday, we got him. A big surprise, a very big surprise.
Yeah?
Yes. Okay. He was so happy. Something brand new.
Okay.
So,
right.
on his 60th birthday, we got him, yes. And mom, now they are home. They are not working. The shop that they used to be in, I basically killed their shop with my business. They were pushing, trying to fund everything,
and it's affected
them. But now it's now a mat. Yeah, they love it. But now they are home.
Good, my God.
Grandpa,
comfortably retiring.
Yeah,
you've put them to work on the kids. Yeah, interesting. So, Prince, as it stands, with all that you've done, you say you're still relatively okay because you still keep your eye on the goal.
Oh yes.
Right. What plans do you have for yourself as a father, a husband, and Profa? Okay,
so for Profa, we want to get that with our factory. We have a new factory that we are constructing. It's also in Koforidua.
Of course.
Yes, in Koforidua. We want to get that one done.
Right.
Then we have new products that we are bringing it on the market. Hopefully, the month of September, we are going to have other cereals on the market.
Which other cereals?
We have instant cereal, the Tom Brown. We have some which are going to be instant.
Right.
We have maize grits. Nice. We have Oblayo coming. We have Hausa Cocoa coming.
Not bad.
We have Sobolo coming. We have, for now, in the month of September, these are the products that will be on the market.
Exciting.
Yes.
It's going to be an exciting month.
Yeah, exciting month for us. So.
Complete breakfast from Profa. Complete Ghanaian
breakfast. Yes, Ghanaian breakfast.
I see. Interesting. So, with all that you've done, right? You say some people assume that you're older, but you're 29 anyway. How much of an importance has it been for you to invest in the youth and to empower and motivate them? And what would you say to them, to young men or women who want to do what you've done?
All the time we say don't give up. All the time everyone keeps on saying don't give up. But I think one key thing I would like to tell the youth, anyone who wants to start business, is we like assuming or doing things based on hearsay. Typical example is getting your documentations, as I said, FDA, SNED, GRA. We have that factor, that fear factor in us. If you want to do this, getting all these things, these people, they will come at you, all this attack. No, get to the office, go there, make the enquiries. You can do it. It's sometimes very simple. As I said, when they see me, people see me, oh, very young guy. I remember when I went to SNED office. The staff, you have about 35 to 40 people all on SNED. Come on, hurry up. Assist the guy, assist him. Yeah. So I think it's something that kills a lot of business, because when you start something and they come at you, then they stop.
Yeah.
I've experienced that with people. They tell me, I started this, and because of probably maybe FDA, they are there for us.
Right.
So I think the focus, they should stop the hearsay and go there themselves. Yes.
Right? Not be afraid.
Not be afraid.
Get educated as well.
Get educated, yes.
What they seek to do.
Yeah.
Right? How, briefly, finally, how has this business changed you? Sometimes when you're working on a company, it affects you as well. It makes you grow in some way. How has it changed you?
It changed my perception, my thoughts, and the way I act. My dad is strict, as I said.
Right.
Mom, a little bit flexible. So, starting the business, I started with kind of people with less or little educational background. So, working with them initially was very difficult. Yeah, very tough. So, I think I had to man up be strict, tough on them as well. Then so it's influenced the way I am.
You are. Made you firmer in terms of as a person.
Yes. Because sometimes I make certain decisions and I'm not so happy with him because I know that's not Prince, but probably for the business,
you need to be
I have to do that. You know, sometimes you fire someone and they come along with the family, talking to you.
That will be difficult.
Yeah, but when Prince asks you to go home, it's fine now.
It's fine.
Well,
yeah, so there's a calm Prince that you're deceiving us that you're calm, but there's a calm Prince. There's that very strict.
Yeah, but when I ask you to go home, we are done. It's fine now. Nothing. I don't know, but nothing.
Right.
Yeah, it's fine now.
So it's giving you more strength.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Sometimes I'm not happy. As I said, the decision
it may go against that.
You know,
you have to
but I have to just meet them. I've been strict on my friends, people I started a business with as well. You know, I've made certain decisions that
I can imagine. Yeah.
But if I didn't make those decisions, probably maybe I wouldn't be here.
You can't always be the nice guy on the way to success, right? We're on the path to success.
Yeah.
Wow, interesting. I could talk to you, I could go on and on, but we'd have to wrap up. And we've got fantastic next. And thank you so much, Prince, for sharing your story and for inspiring so many young Ghanaians.
Thank you. I'm so happy.
Stay with us here on the Natalie Ford Show. We've got Fantastic with Prince next. Welcome back to the Natalie Ford Show. It's that time of the show for Fantastic, the game segment. Prince, I've got a very simple game for you. There's no right or wrong, so it tallies with your personality in between.
Okay.
It's just okay. So you tell me what you prefer, right? I've got a set of questions. You just tell me which you prefer at a fast pace. Shall we? Ready? So reading minds or being invisible?
Being invisible.
Okay. Early bird or night owl?
Night owl.
Home, cooking at home or dining out?
Dining out.
Xbox or PS?
PS.
FIFA 23 or Call of Duty?
FIFA.
Grand Theft Auto or God of War?
Grand Theft.
Okay. Short or long?
Long.
Blue or black?
Blue.
Cocoa and kose or beverage with bread?
Cocoa and kose.
Dry or wet?
Wet.
Oh goodness, Prince, thank you. Thanks for indulging me. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been an absolute pleasure having you. I'm excited, really, for the future of
I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy having me here, and I would love to be here another time.
Of course, as you grow, I mean, we are here. You consider us like your partners as well. We would always be ready to feature and support anything that you're doing.
Thank you.
Right? And in line with that, we've got a little something for you.
Wow.
I like that. Now, this is done by a young artist as well.
Wow.
Young Ghanaian talent. A gentleman named Victor, and he's a founder of Imagine Flip, company that does such art pieces, graphic work. So yeah, it's a customized piece with your name on it as well, and it's from us, the entire team, the crew, to you.
I love this. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wow.
I'm looking forward to coming to your office in the new factory.
When you come around, I think this will be the first thing that you see in the office. Yes. Wow, I love this.
I'm glad.
Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome, Prince.
Victor, I love it.
Yes. So glad you love it. And yes, so anytime you want any similar piece, Imagine Flip on social media. Once again, thank you so much,
thank you,
Prince, for being on the show and for sharing your journey.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for being on the show. And from myself and the entire crew, we say thank you for being here. We look forward to speaking with you again.
Sure.
And thank you all too for watching this episode of the Natalie Ford Show. Now, Prince, since a very tender age, has been proud of what he does for a living, and that's why we always encourage you to be proud of your hustle. Let's see who's next on Proud of My Hustle.
Mustafa, finding home, mama. Yet demonstration. Enough your gonna card, ye. Can you only man and get be? Say na mo le Theo she what manage you. I told me Staffa, I'm proud of my hustle.
I have certainly loved my conversation with Prince Ekufu this evening on the Natalie Ford Show, and I'm sure that you have as well. Now, so many things stand out to me up from Prince's journey, but one thing he said, it may sound cliche, it's said often, never give up, but he actually walks the talk of that. Now, from a very young age, Prince desired to be an entrepreneur, did accounting, even started a job at Fidelity Bank, a job I'm sure many young people would have dreamt of having. But on the first day, he knew that this was not for him, not just because of the distance from home, but he had a bigger vision and a bigger picture for his life. Oftentimes, deep within us, there's that small voice that tells us we are meant for more. There's more we can do, there's a business we can start up. Ever too often, we shun it, push it aside, and just continue the hustle and bustle. Yes, it may be tough, it may be difficult, but just like Prince, let's heed to it. And whatever you know that we can do, and we believe in, pick it up, commit to it, and at some point you just might break through. So that's what I'd want to share with you tonight. Never give up, commit to your vision, trust the process, and it will work out at some point if you remain committed. Thank you so much for watching this evening's episode of the Natalie Ford Show. As always, next week on GHOne TV, same time, same day, we'll bring you conversations that matter. Have a lovely evening.